we're the Kennelly family, and we're going to make Swiss steak.
Yummy.
And some homemade pasta, so the boys will eat something.
Like pasta.
Meat!
Yay!
Yeah.
So we're gonna start by making pasta. I think it's every cup of flour, you add 2 eggs. So 2 teaspoons of salt. 2 cups of flour. Now we need some olive oil.
How much olive oil?
2 teaspoons as well. We're gonna check it and see. It's kind of wet, so we're gonna add a little more flour. Making pasta is a very hands-on process.
Yay.
So you're gonna use the palm of your hand. So you push down with your palm of your hand and kind of rub up. There you go. That's the process of kneading. Wonderful. Now go wash your hands. That is it for the pasta. We're gonna let it be happy and take a break from us for half an hour. This is a round steak, which is what they traditionally use for Swiss steak.
What's the white part?
The white part, that's fat. Marbling, that's flavor. Okay, so we made it into big chunks, and Haley's got the onion, diced it into kind of a rough chop. Dump the onions in here. We're not even gonna saute them because the pressure cooker does so well at cooking everything together. So we've got rosemary in there, we're putting the onion, and we're going to add lots of garlic, 8 cloves of garlic.
Can I put 9?
Go ahead and put 10. Let's put 10. Let's make it even. There we go. Okay, so we need to rinse the mushrooms. And so we use whole mushrooms, and I like the baby bell mushrooms. 1 cup of flour. We're gonna use it to dredge the meat in. And then we've added probably, I would say, 1 teaspoon of salt, sea salt, and then 1 teaspoon of pepper. And we're going to use this to coat the outside of the beef. Try not to get flour everywhere. Sheesh. The flour that is on the outside of the beef will thicken the sauce.
Oil. Can I try?
So yes, we're gonna add about a 1/2 inch of oil to the bottom. And this is a 12-inch pan, by the way.
You have to tell me when it's not.
Actually, I would say 1/4 inch. That's good. I'm overestimating. 1/4 inch of olive oil. There you go. That's close. We're not actually cooking it all the way. We're just
Like warming
almost like caramelizing the outside.
Is it done yet?
Is what done? Like the whole meal?
No, just that.
After it's cooked, we put it in here. Right? Because it's going to finish cooking in here. It needs to be dressed up, and so it gets dressed up in the pressure cooker.
That's awesome.
It'll make a sauce, and it will cook all the meat all at
It
once.
already smells good.
And then the last step before we start putting it under pressure and cooking is to add the
Now just the
cream and the tomatoes.
Tomatoes. Okay.
The 3 cups of whole tomatoes and the sauce. And you don't need to stir, you just have to add 1.5 cups of
Really? Use that
cream.
bowl.
That is it. 35 minutes. So this does everything for us.
And then we just wait.
Well, we're not gonna just wait. We're gonna finish making the pasta.
Oh yeah, pasta.
This is a pasta roller. So we want some flour on the paper so that the noodles don't stick as we're resting them on the paper. You can actually tell a very tangible difference in how soft it is compared to when you first make it and to when you let it rest for half an hour. It actually feels more tender. We'll cut it in half. And I asked my mom, I said, well, what was it about Swiss steak for you? And she said, it's just comfort food. You know how everyone has that one meal that just make them think of home? And for her, it was actually Swiss steak.
Mine is macaroni and cheese.
That's true, she does macaroni and cheese.
So good. See, you can even see garlic up on the top now.
Yep, it all mixes together. Can you get the big pan?
It smells so good. It kind of smells like spaghetti and meatballs, except it's steak.
My mom would actually separate it out. So you'd have the meat in one place and then you would have the vegetables next to it. So that's what I like to do too. We have Swiss steak. Some sauce.